Hi everyone, this is Emmy, and I've had a request from someone to do a granny square tutorial, so let's get started. I'm going to work with a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and some worsted weight yarn, and as always we start with a slip knot. Slip stitch to join and form a ring. We'll be working in this ring. Chain 2. This takes the place of the first double crochet. Make 2 more double crochets, and this is the equivalent of 3 double crochets. I'm going to chain 1, and this chain 1 is going to be one of the corners. Now we're going to make 3 double crochets. And there's our first corner that we made. We're ready to make another corner. Chain 1. Make 3 double crochet. Chain 1. 3 double crochet. Chain 1. So we have 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, and this chain 1 is our last corner, and we're going to slip stitch to join in the top stitch of the beginning chain 2. So there are our 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to make the next round. We're going to chain 2 and turn. I always like to turn the work because then you don't have a right or wrong side to your crochet. We're going to be referring to these as a shell, each of these individual 3 double crochets, and we're going to refer to the corner as our corner shell. So to make our corner shell, we're going to do 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. This takes the place of the first double crochet, so we need 2 more. Now we're going to chain 1 for our corner and make 3 more double crochet. So what you have here is your corner and the 2 sides to the corner. Now we're going to do that in every corner around. So we'll go directly over to this corner and we'll do 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet. Okay, there's our chain 1, and there's the chain 1 that we did in the previous corner shell. We'll go directly over to the other corner and make 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Now we're going to make our last corner shell. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Now we're going to slip stitch to join in the top stitch of that chain 2. Okay, we're ready for the next round. We're going to chain 2 and turn. In this space between these shells, we're going to make a shell of 3 double crochets. This chain 2 counts as 1, so we need 2 more double crochets, like that. Now we're going to be working directly into the corner and we're going to always do the same thing in the corner. 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet. And there's your corner shell. This is our next corner shell over here. So in the space between these two shells, we're going to make a 3 double crochet shell. 1, 2, and 3. Working in the corner, we're going to make a corner shell of 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. So 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Okay, there's our next corner, and we have this 3 double crochet shell here. In the space between these two, we're going to make a 3 double crochet shell. 1, 2, and 3. So here's how it looks. You've got one corner shell here, we've got a corner shell here. Now we're working back into our next corner shell. Anytime you have a chain 1 space, that's your corner shell. So we're going to make a corner shell. 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochet. And there's our corner. So we have 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners. We're going to make a shell in the space between these two shells. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work directly into the corner to make another corner shell. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Okay, so now we're going to slip stitch to join in the top stitch of that chain 2 space. So there's your granny square so far. And now each row is going to be exactly the same, except that in this next row you'll have 2 shells and then your corner shell. Depending on how large you want to make your granny squares, you'll just keep adding shells across the row in every space between shells and a corner shell in every corner. When your granny square is the size you would like it to be, you can just fasten off. Or you could take a contrasting color such as white and just make 1 double crochet in every stitch around, remembering to add a chain 1 at every corner. And that's how you make a granny square.